Hi, this is Kian. Today is the second day I am at Atacama. I'm driving to the geyser in the north of San Pedro now. And after the geyser, Oscar and I will just chill at a thermal bath. After driving 1.5 hours, I am at the entrance of El Tapio's ticket office. It is 15,000 pesos for foreign adults. After buying the ticket, we're just driving to the restricted area. So it's very similar setup compared to Valley of the Moon we went yesterday. There's a cute little fox curling up. After driving off from the ticket office, we drove all the way to the dead end, and there's a big parking space. And now we're just going on the trail to see some geysers. I love geysers, and to see those steam and mini eruptions. The weather here is very interesting. It is very cloudy today, and because of the high altitude, it is actually snowing. And I really want to jump into one of those pools, but I know those water is boiling hot. The second place I am stopping at is supposedly to have a swimming pool, which is basically a mini thermal bath, but I think it is closed at this season. I suppose on my right-hand side here would be the thermal bath during the normal seasons. But it's a bit weird at the bottom of the pool. There's a lot of sulfur residue, so it might be a bit scary on the feet. El Tatio Geysers are pretty dead in the winter. Well, I mean, I am here in autumn, it's pretty dead as well. Oscar and I both feel slightly tired from the high altitude. Also, look at this pack of crisps. It's so bloated from the high altitude as well. It's insane. But yeah, so now we are moving on to an actual hot spring place just to relax for like 1 or 2 hours. We just arrived at the thermal bath place. Before I came and checked their website, it seems it's very popular, so there was no available tickets sold online. I just spoke to the agent at the gate, and she said, wait a minute, and then there are 2 other cars waiting next to us as well. So it seems quite orderly at least. I guess it's just like a standby if there are people who booked the tickets and didn't show up. We got in, there seemed to be space, so I'm quite happy and excited. It's very expensive though. It's 35,000 pesos a person, which is almost $40 a person. From the parking, there's a slope walking down to the actual place. I feel like this place was created as a desert oasis. Literally, there's nothing around it. It's literally just a facility here and a lot of cute, weird-looking things. very like autumn colored Animal Crossing plants, weeds. After changing, we're on the way back down to the pool. There are apparently a few the thermal pools. This is pool number 2. Not too bad, it's quite nice. Oscar's hiding at a corner over here, and I'm just trying to get into the water. Ooh. But yeah, it's so beautiful here. I love this desert oasis kind of feel as well. Here's the vibe of pool number 3. It's a very beautiful waterfall over there. Hello, Oscar. Apparently the temperature is 0 is the warmest and 7 is the coldest. This one is just alright, it's for a good temperature. From the edge of pool number 3, it's also possible to see the pool downstream, number 4. Number 4, yeah, see, it's very busy, but maybe it's the waterfall behind me is very nice or something, but that's why a lot of people. And so here's the downstream, and so here. And there's waterfall up there as well. Wow, cool. Yeah, so I think probably this one has the most interesting landscape because of the 3 big pieces of stone behind me and then that piece of waterfall here. And then here's the downstream. Now I'm in the pool number 5. It's like this. And there's like a piece of stone here to get down from, and with a very different vibe as well, so it's quite nice. And yeah, you can also sit on the edge of this pool. Oh, there's a bird. Here's number 6. Let me quickly get in. Now I'm coming to pool number 7, and then I'll just walk my way up now. Oh, number 7 has 0%. Let me try. Okay, the water is not cold. It's just not as warm, I suppose. So the vibe is like this. Yay! It's super big. This is the waterfall here from number 6. And yeah, it's really big space. And the very creepy small cave here. And of course the water needs to go downstream and it will go down here. It's also quite a nice pool. It's really big and I wouldn't say the water is cold. It's just lukewarm, it's comfortable, especially when I just came in from the cold air. It's still really warm. I just find it very magical. I'm in between of those Animal Crossing autumn weeds. Oscar and I saw them early in the morning. I was like, oh, this is so nice, so cool. And we don't really know where to take a photo from. And here is definitely the perfect spot. Last but not least, number 1. So, okay, number 1 is actually the busiest, full of people and family. But it's very warm. It's so warm compared to the other ones. I see. So this is like the downstream part, and then behind me, very, very long distance-wise, there's the pool number 1. It is much bigger, I guess longer for people to hide as well. Wow! I can feel the water splash already, but it's a very beautiful scenery anyway. So now I've experienced all the 7 pools, except of course the hidden 0. I think it's reserved for hotel guests. I love them all because they are all different. They look different, the space is different. Some ones could be literally empty, some ones could be beautiful in the scenery and the landscape. But yeah, definitely experience them all if you are coming to this thermal bath. I think I'm still suffering from the high altitude as I was running up the slope and I just feel like I couldn't breathe. It seems Oscar is suffering from the high altitude and he can't breathe somehow. No, because wait, I thought you were waiting me here.
You were so long.
No, I thought you were waiting me here. I was in one already. No, because I went to the toilet. Okay.
The white clothes are in the plastic bag and the boots are in there.
So are we leaving now?
Yeah, go quickly.
Okay. So did Oscar enjoy the day?
Somewhat.
I think I know what he means. The sights today are quite light. It's nothing like spectacular, but it's quite relaxing. Also, the weather today is much cloudier than yesterday, so it's actually not too bad. It's colder, but I enjoy the day without direct sunshine. So this thermal bath, I think, is difficult to relax. Very nice to enjoy a time with maybe friends. It's like a fun activity, and it's definitely unique as it is a desert oasis. I always prefer the Japanese bath because everyone is naked and you cannot film anything, you can't take pictures, and everyone is basically silent. But it's a different case here, so that's why I was able to film every single pool as well. What does Oscar think?
I don't like Japanese or these kinds of baths. It's not for me. I like my privacy. I think if you are coming with friends and you just want a unique experience, it's not so bad. But as you can hear, I'm struggling with the altitude still. It's difficult, and the temperature difference between the pool and the outside is quite shocking.
They have two slots, one morning slot from 9:30 to 1:30, and the other afternoon one is from 2:30 to 6:30. Reservation is highly recommended. We got lucky today as a standby people. We got in last minute, but reservation is definitely recommended if you want a smooth experience at San Pedro area. It's literally just like 20-30 minutes drive from San Pedro, and many tourist agency also does a day tour or something to this part of the town. After the thermal bath, I'm back to San Pedro. Once again, I have to highlight the N95 mask is super essential. Look at the ground. So essentially, if there's a bike or car driving past, the dust is just like crazy. So yeah, for your personal health, I think it's very important to have the N95 mask. I'm now sitting for dinner. The place we're going tonight is recommended by the hotel's owner as well. It's called Andina. Yeah, it's actually quite a local vibe. It's not like a proper restaurant, so it shares space with some other random places as well. And Oscar's sitting there, some free bread. We've been basically only having like 2 meals a day, so this is our second meal. Cheers, Oscar. So we ordered a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. It's pretty cheap. I'm so excited with my dishes because I ordered a seafood soup as well as a piece of steak because I wanted seafood and meat. It's very creamy. This soup is a local dish. I'm glad I've tried it now. It's quite unique, I think. I've never had any soup which has a similar taste. It's not like a tomato soup or just a buttery soup, but it's just a very creamy, thick, vegetable-based kind of seafood soup. When I said N95 mask is very recommended, I wasn't joking. Look at this very mirage-like street. It's literally covered in dust. The street lamp is basically not very clear because it's all covered in dust and sand. Look at the far distance, the fog-like phenomenon is just surreal. I'm very curious to know why San Pedro de Atacama is like this, because it is very touristy. So why aren't the streets paved more properly, and why is it so sandy and dusty? And if you know the answer, please comment below and let me know. I'm honestly super curious. I couldn't find an answer online. Now we're back to the hotel, the safe place, even though it's quite sandy as well. Everywhere is covered in sand. But yeah, this is basically the end of our second day at San Pedro and Atacama area in general. Today is my third day and the last day at Atacama area. Before our flight going back to Santiago de Chile, Oscar and I will go to do some minor sightseeing. The first stop we're driving to is the Tropic of Capricorn. I am standing in front of the Tropic of Capricorn. I've been to the Tropic of Cancer before in Taiwan, and this is my first time in the southern hemisphere going past the southern tropic. It's a nice view behind me, but really it's very bare around me. It's just very flat land. But there are also tourists on the other side of the road. The lagoon I am supposed to view is the lagoon behind me, which is called Piedras Rojas, because the stone and the sand around the lagoon is pink. However, I didn't notice that tickets or the registration for the car must be purchased basically like 20-30 km before this point. And as we are in a rush to go to the airport, we wouldn't have time to go back to buy the ticket and come back to the lagoon. But anyway, there's quite a nice mirador over here. It's quite upsetting, but I guess that's life. I should have done more research beforehand. There's some llamas just next to the road eating, I don't know what they're eating, grass-like things. Now we're back to the town, which is called Socaire, which is the check-in point, and people can buy tickets and get their car plates, etc. registered in order to obtain a registration paper to show the parking warden in the lagoon area. As we don't have time, so we won't be able to return to the lagoons. And I have to say, the signs here misled me. There are two lagoons passing this point. One is a lagoon area of two lagoons. The other one is the Piedras Rojas. But on the sign, when we drove past, it didn't have the sign for that pink lagoon. Apparently, the pink lagoon has a separate name, which is shown next to the ticket office, but on the road, it's not showing it. This is a sign on the road. It does not have the name of that pink lagoon thing. The Laguna Miscanti and Minix is the one I wasn't planning to go to, and the second one, the Salar, Aguas, Calientes, is the one I was going to. And I had a photo, I think, of the place I was going to go to. As I was driving past, I didn't see that name I found on Google Maps. So it's very frustrating. After a kind of unsuccessful morning trying to explore the south of Route 23, we have to make our way to Calama Airport. This wraps up my very long journey throughout Chile. I had kind of mixed feelings here because we encountered quite a lot of small difficulties. Apart from Easter Island, many things in this country can be found in other parts of the world. A lot of the time, I feel like I was driving for such a long time for something so minimal. They are beautiful, but I feel like I'm putting so much effort to go somewhere, and it's not super rewarding in the end.
I cannot deny that the country's natural beauty, its food, and the diversity of landscapes are extremely impressive. And I would highly recommend, especially if you're a foodie. Me and Kian, not so much. If you are, this is probably one of the best countries to come, so everything we ate was very fresh, large portions, and very cheap. However, I would also echo that aside from Easter Island, I would say there are many sites that I have been to throughout the world and have been privileged enough to visit that are comparable to those that I've seen in Chile, and I have enjoyed more. And the reason I've enjoyed them more is generally the facilities or the organization, or as Kian echoed, it is not that it's not the effort of doing a hike or something, it is the extremely long drives on poorly constructed roads with very limited amounts of signs, which can make you feel very isolated. Chile, it can be quite difficult if you don't speak Spanish. My Spanish is very limited and I've had to really rely on it here. I'm very glad I've come. I'm glad I've seen everything. It was a dream to come to South America for the first time. However, I'm also glad to go home. I think it will make me think twice about pushing myself outside my comfort zone in different areas. I will take a lot of memories from this trip, some of which will be positive and some of which will be negative.
I do also want to echo Oscar's point on the food. Apart from all of the difficulties or whatever I highlighted, the food here is super amazing. There are often cases that I find the local food very unappetizing to my personal preference, but all of the food here I had was genuinely great. Very great wine, great cocktails, pisco sour, and a lot of steak and seafood. So I highly recommend trying the local dishes here. In Chile, we also encountered a few very bad customer service. I don't think customer service is a strong point in Latin America. However, compared to Costa Rica, everything there was very smooth whenever we had to interact with any customer service agents. What we said is just our personal experience in Chile. If you are visiting Chile, I really hope you have a great trip and to see all of the amazing scenery and taste the local food. I really wish you enjoyed the many episodes of my journey through Chile. If you enjoyed the vlog series, please like and comment below and let me know your travel adventures. And please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my upcoming trips and experience. Thanks so much for watching.